not about fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners are the sex toys of 21st century.
Hello, welcome back to Lloyd and JD, the best fucking podcast in the world. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
What's up, man?
Not much. I've been busy working all sorts of stuff, lots of shows. I finally got to... I finished my bucket list of bands that I wanted to shoot, so I've pretty much shot every band that I've ever wanted to photograph, and now I'm kind of thinking,
quit.
What's that?
Just fucking quit. Find something new.
It crossed my mind for a moment. I'll keep on going, but basically there was a group of bands that I wanted to photograph. I have now photographed them all. I photographed Tool this week, and that was it. And I mean, it was great because Tool is a band that is not big on letting media photograph them. In fact, when I went down to the Saddle Dome, there were posters everywhere about people not bringing in cameras, cell phones. Security were all over people. It was really actually kind of weird. Mm-hmm. But that's just Maynard and Tool. But I got to photograph, so it's great. Got my photographs. Really tough, though, because Maynard, if you've ever seen Tool, he goes to the back of the stage. There is no light on him. And that makes it virtually impossible to photograph. But I did get some good photographs out of there. So
that's pretty weird.
Yeah, it is strange because in Tool that's what he does. But if you see him in like Pussifer, he's up front. He's interacting with the crowd. He's it's completely different. It's just
even weirder.
Yeah, it's just what he is. I mean, Maynard, what he touches,
wine gums.
Yeah. What he touches, turns to gold. So, I mean, it was the last band that I wanted to photograph that I hadn't photographed. So now that's done. So now it's just back to maybe starting again. I don't know.
Start again at what?
Well, go back through the list or something or photograph them all again. Who knows?
Boring. Try something new.
So, yeah, no, it was that was all really good. And, for the rest of the week, I kind of spent my time trying to convince myself not to buy a PlayStation 4.
Oh, God. Why? Why did you want a PS4?
Well, the PS4 was on sale this week. They released a gold model. It was in conjunction with E3. It is absolutely hideous looking. It is not something that it looks like it should be a rapper's PS4. Like if a rapper bought a PlayStation, that it would be this.
Just like awful in your house.
This awful gaudy gold thing that kind of sits there. But it was much cheaper than the rest of them. No, I didn't. It was much cheaper than the rest. I kind of wanted to get it because there's some exclusive titles for PS4 that I'd like to play, but I just couldn't justify it when you pay $300 plus another $100 for a headset, plus another $60-$70 for the online thing. Like, it just adds up, and then a game you're over. You're almost $600. I just can't afford that kind of stuff.
If you're gonna. Like, you have to buy all that stuff. It's like it's like a sport. You got to buy all this equipment to fucking play with your friends. Yeah. So if you pick one, you just got to pick one.
Yeah. It's, I
used to be PS4. I switched over. It's like, fuck, not going to buy a PS4. I used to be a PS guy. And now it's like, fuck. It's
not until the next generation of, consoles that you'll probably switch over. So when it's, Xbox.
Yeah. And if you weigh which
PS5,
one's better.
Yeah. It's... But, I mean, they just released consoles, so PlayStation's come out with PlayStation Pro, which is their new model, but it's playing PlayStation 4 games. It's just 60 frames per second, a little bit more powerful, and Xbox has released Xbox One X.
Yeah.
So
I still like PlayStation, but...
Which was codenamed Scorpion, which we've talked about before in the past.
I prefer the setup of Xbox. It just sucks that we don't get some games, but we get... I guess we don't get many games that they don't get. But we got Ark way before they did.
Right.
And for that, it's like...
I think there's a balance.
I did hear somewhere that PS4 Ark servers are pretty shitty.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Well, part of my aversion to getting the PS4 initially was, in fact, their network. I was on Xbox at the time, so I was on the Xbox 360. I had a group of friends, and we were actually actively discussing which system because we wanted to move as friends, sort of like that. I mean... Crimson ended up getting both systems, so I mean, he's got the best of both worlds, but I don't have that luxury of being able to afford that necessarily.
I didn't know anyone that played PlayStation.
Yeah,
which made it difficult.
Yeah, Yeah. So.
And now I have tons of friends on Xbox, so I don't see myself changing over anytime soon.
And that's what I feel Xbox did really, really well was the social aspect.
Yeah, people on PlayStation are dicks.
Yeah.
I played PlayStation for ages. I never made that many friends.
Right.
Now my friends list is fucking huge.
Yeah.
I got like hundreds of people on my friends list. People I don't like, never met in real life.
Yeah.
Tons of them.
Yeah.
I think I had like 4 or 5 on PlayStation.
Yeah. And ARC was a big part of that. Obviously.
Yeah, well, ARC was a big part of that. You get to know people pretty well when you
yeah.
Well, as well as you can get to know someone.
Exactly, and we discussed that quite at length in the last episode. I mean,
yeah, we did.
But E3, some great games look like they're coming out. A lot of people are pumped, like the new Assassin's Creed coming out, Destiny 2.
Too many fucking Assassin's Creed for me to be pumped for the new one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw it. It looks like a normal RPG.
Yeah. Well, it's going back to Egypt, right? So.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know how many games they have out, man?
Oh, I know. I have
4
of them.
Fucking same.
I have 4 of them on my system. I have played 1, and that is Black Flag.
Oh, I like it. I liked the first couple, but fuck me, they're the same.
Yeah.
Like if someone was like, I've never played Assassin's Creed, what do you think I should play? I'd be like, play as Ezio, the Italian dude. You want to play from, I think it's like number 2. He's
the Renaissance one where you're working with.
So like number 3, no, the first couple where you're the Italian dude.
Yeah, no, but he works with like Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Not Michelangelo, but
like those were the best ones.
Yeah.
Now it's like fuck. Well, on Black Flag.
Black Flag is awesome.
It's amazing. But other than that, it's like fuck. It's the same. Same shit every fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can get pumped for that again.
Right.
Like, it looks great. I'd play it. I'd enjoy it. But it's like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I got to have it now. You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck, I've done that. Like, great, it's in Egypt. Same shit. Jump off a building. Land in a bush.
And that's what happens, I find, with series is you're so sold on the series that you're going to get every game, or you really enjoyed the series, but it's just kind of repetitive, right? I mean, Gears of War, when it came out, was amazing. Now it's kind of like...
Yeah, same dude, like, doing the same shit. Like, fuck me. Change her up.
Yeah. You've got to make something completely different.
Right? You've got to really amp it up.
Yeah.
People need to amp up their storylines, which is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
The whole, like, hero saves the day and then keep saving the day every game afterwards ain't fucking working.
Yeah. And that was part of me wanting to get the PS4. I wanted to get the PS4 because I wanted to play a game that's not on Xbox called Yakuza, where you're basically... Japanese gangster in Tokyo.
You can play that on Xbox, though. There's a version of that game.
No.
Yeah, what's it called? It was free. You're pretty much like an Asian mafia-looking dude, and you kung fu people in the street.
Yeah, but Yakuza's made by Sega. Sega has all these great mini games in there, so it's really kind of a different feel. It's
Well, that's what you get in the PlayStation 4. I wouldn't fucking get it. Jesus.
And I didn't get it. And that's,
If you were getting the PlayStation, what I would say to play is God of War, Killzone 2, Killzone 3.
Yeah.
All the Killzones are fucking
Killing
amazing.
Floor.
Like, I don't know. Those are the games that stood out for me when I was playing it. Infamous. Fuck, that game was awesome. I don't know. That's just a few of the games I thought was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Infamous was great.
Yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, like I said, I looked at it. By the time I spent my $600, I figured I'll just buy 4 or 5 games. It'll take me forever to play. Like I still haven't finished Final Fantasy, if that's any indication of how behind I am.
Fuck me, is that game long and boring?
Yeah, well, it's not boring. It's just long.
Some of the side quests are questionable.
Well, like the cat,
like 100% of the side quests.
See, I'm hooked on fishing. That's part of my problem. Is I get hooked on side games, so I actually enjoy the fishing part of it. So. I find a fishing spot, and then 4 hours later, I've done nothing except gone fishing. So
I was gonna start Subnautica up again, but they haven't gave us the update the PC's had.
Right.
So until I get the full update, it's like fuck off. But they've put some shit in now. There's like some legit storyline. There's some cool shit going on. So
nice.
I want to do that. But I'm waiting for Ragnarok.
Right.
That's where I'll be.
Yeah.
And I'm going back on Calm's theme for Ragnarok, obviously.
Yeah. I think that's...
It's going to be dirty like a huge.
Yeah,
but there is some cool shit. There's castles and stuff, and there's the cave system that's nuts, and there's some really cool shit.
Yeah, the castle stuff, I know it's been quite a while, but they had a castle mod on PC.
Well, and
PC's a lot easier.
You haven't
to
been
mod.
on in a while. As you get your achievements, now you get skins.
Yeah.
So you start with a whole bunch of skins, a bunch of cool shit. Too.
Yeah.
Like I got a bunch of skins,
which is awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And as you get achievements, you unlock hairstyles and actually shit within the game.
Right.
And there's sheep and horses, and so now you can actually like have like medieval kind of horse feeling going on in the Ragnarok scene. It's gonna be super duperty fun. I'd like to see someone go like super primitive, a server go like super primitive.
Yeah.
Because, once you get guns, it kind of ruins the whole Ragnarok feel. But
now, are they going to do that? Are they going to allow the guns and the tech tiers to Ragnarok?
Yeah, I believe it works as normal.
Yeah.
I think it's just up to, obviously, players to...
Right, because Primitive Plus, you level out, correct?
Well, yeah, Primitive Plus, but you wouldn't be able to... it's only on certain maps. Then Primitive Plus is like a certain mod, right?
Yeah.
On itself. But, so...
I was just wondering if they were doing it the same way as they did Primitive.
No, I think just in set of sevens, you would have to like stop. Yeah. You would have to stop the tier, like metal tier. You'd be like, you can't have those engrams. But you get the Scorched Earth engrams, so that'll be fucking super cool because no one plays Scorched Earth very much, and you never got to use a lot of the shit that was in Scorched Earth. So it'd be nice to actually use that shit. Yeah. But
see, I like Scorched Earth due to the fact that you had to have things
right
like
now,
a
and
tent.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you have to have a tent. You have to have one of those little chupacabra little bastards to tell you the weather's changing so you don't die. Yeah. And I mean, it was so unforgiving. Like I remember playing and getting caught in a sandstorm and it obliterated everybody. Everybody was, we got caught unprepared. And that's,
it's a super fun game.
That's life on the Ark.
You should join my server.
Yeah. And I remember going to try to get something, and then we killed a bunch of animals too. I mean, it was very frustrating for all of us. Yeah, yeah.
And you lose like everything in one night.
Yeah,
but it's fun, and at least single player you get to unlock all these achievements and see caves and do stuff that you sometimes don't get to do in multiplayer because you're constantly
thinking that somebody's gonna raid you and take all your stuff. You're just gonna get jacked.
Yeah, so that's the kind of game I'm looking for. I saw there was one Xbox exclusive coming out this year that looks nuts, or in like some mech suit and you can fly. And looks sweet. So I'm gonna be looking into that one, and I'm really stoked for what's it? The new Mordor one, fucking
Shadow
of War.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that looks good.
Yeah. And you really enjoyed the first one, the precursor to that. So
it was great, and I got it for like $10 or some shit.
Yeah,
great deal.
See, and that's the thing is that it's kind of nice that a lot of the older games are a lot cheaper. I'm going to start Watch Dogs, for example, because that was the free games of the month with gold, which is nice to get a couple games.
It was free?
It was free. It's free right now. If you download Watch Dogs, it's absolutely free.
Oh, I'll get that then.
So, I mean, that'll be another game that's in the queue of games that will never get to. Although I plan on starting Watch Dogs right away. I just get kind of...
I heard it's fucking shit, but I'll get it because it's free.
Well, and that's exactly it. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I heard it's fucking...
It was good enough to make a second, though.
Yeah.
You got to look at it that way. If it was so bad, they would have never made a second version.
Well, it's made by a pretty big company, so I think the second one's supposed to be a bit better. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously they learn off the first one and all that kind of stuff. It's like The Witcher versus Witcher 3. I mean, they're completely different games if you really look at it between,
Never played Witcher. Witcher 3 was awesome.
Yeah. You played 2, did you not?
Nope.
No. Okay. So yeah, they're a little clunky in comparison. So
yeah.
It's just how video games are, and they advance, and
I'm just hoping we get Death Stranding eventually.
Yeah.
Because it looks awesome, and I want to play it, and I'm not buying a PS4 to play it.
No, and that's that's the only problem with exclusivity, and like I said, I mean,
it's bullshit. Why are they being such fucking douchebags about it?
Because it makes you buy the system is what it comes down to. It's it's marketing, it's all that kind of stuff. I mean, you see it, you get certain things. Sometimes they get maps earlier, they get a release earlier, or sometimes
and that's why I love Xbox still, because we get everything Arc comes earlier.
There you go, and that's what I mean. Like, there's exclusives, kind of both ways. So.
Yeah. Well, and they boosted Elite Dangerous too. It's got like aliens in there. I added a bunch of shit now, so
yeah. Hopefully, I have to get back to that too.
I got like $5 million.
Yeah, I've got a good chunk of money. I just
yeah, you found it hard to link up with us a bunch of times. So.
It's just been schedule wise. I think, like you said, you're going to bed earlier. I'm typically on later because I'm working, and then
quit fucking working.
Yeah, well.
Well, I'll be on tonight, hopefully playing some Scotch Dove.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're going to be playing fucking Outlast or whatever the fuck.
No, tonight I'm probably not even on because I've got some family stuff to do because I've got relatives over from the UK. So
brutal. No, I'm joking. I'm just kidding. That's funny.
So yeah. So
well,
there we go.
Another fucking amazing episode from Lloyd and JD. I'm glad I showed up today.
Yeah. So make sure, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button. We appreciate all you guys on iTunes. And I thought I'd say this. I think for the 4th month in a row, we have had a record number of subscribers. It's not even halfway through, and I think we have 427 subscribers for the month on iTunes. You guys are fucking awesome.
On iTunes?
On iTunes. So we appreciate that, guys. You know, pop over to YouTube. Maybe that's what's saving us is they don't see our ugly faces on iTunes.
Face.
there you go.
People off.
But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're here on YouTube. Again, iTunes guys, you guys are awesome. Like I said, the last 3 months we've had well over 400 subscribers, so you guys are absolutely fucking amazing.
Fucking awesome.
So until next week,
I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Peace.
See ya.